to tonight's matchup here on EA Sports.
Before kickoff, any thoughts about these teams both coming in after a very tough loss a week ago?
Well, we have two teams very determined, very upset about the way they lost last week. So look out. This is going to be fun and hard hitting.
That return's good for about 19. The Packers snap it up at the 26. And a flag comes out.
The defense accepts the penalty.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
First down at the 16. Toss to the outside. Into the open. Lacy takes the hit and is brought down.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle.
Second down here.
Here we go.
Adams has got it on a pass, had some heat on it. The Packers decked out in a lot of pink, and we see pink throughout the building. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL. First down at the 48. Starks has the catch. Got a flag.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
Here's the first snap after the big play.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
And he'll hand it off to the fullback. And with that, let's look at the Packers offense. They've shown this season they're not a team that's going to run the ball very much. It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Set up screen to Lacy. Kendrick's able to read that play and make the hit.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
It'll be third down.
get a first down.
The Packers put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
Only 10 yards to go to the end zone.
The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run over there.
2 hands on the football and has the catch. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Look at those linebackers shifting around, trying to confuse the quarterback. Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with a pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
3rd and goal from the 3.
Loss of a couple that time. Lacey takes the hit and is brought down.
Lacey is looking for a place to run, but there is nowhere to go. The offensive line just gets dominated. Good job by the defensive line that time.
Should be an easy one here. And the kick is good for 3.
They put up 3 here in the first to take the lead.
It's always good to get those points on the board and get the lead and get the other team chasing you.
They're setting up the return.
And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19.
The Vikings pistol set here. First down at the 19. Smashes to the left side. And they bring him down at the 36-yard line.
The Vikings offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the field room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
The Vikings come out. 2 tight ends on the field. First down at the 36.
A nice, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
Well, as a rookie in the NFL, you're just happy to be in the league, making money, doing what you love to do, and that's play football. But how about that? When you get in position and you score your first NFL touchdown.
The Vikings ready to boot the football down the field.
Montgomery's got it.
And the flag is down.
The Packers snap it at the 26. Fights through contact. Lacy takes the hit and is brought down after a gain of 4. Here's how the Vikings line up on defense. Can anyone on this defensive unit find out a way to stop the passing attack?
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down.
Tight ends in motion here. Toss play. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
Lacy is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the 1st down. Now your offense has 3 more chances. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
1st down at the 38. Eddie Lacy makes the catch. Waynes is there to make the tackle.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
To the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way.
Hundley is lined up. 2 tight ends set. Here's the quick toss. Smith there to take him down.
Lacy is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
3rd down and 1. Fullback takes the handoff.
And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
We're back here to start the 2nd quarter. And, partner, when you're in a tight defensive game like this, what does an offense have to do to open this game up?
Well, I think what happens sometimes in situations like this, Jim, you know, the offense, they plan for the game and what they're going to do, but they come out there that first series or two and they go, wow, these guys are better in person than they were on the film. So you've got to adjust physically. I think now that they have adjusted, we'll see if they can make some things happen.
And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Coming to the line at the 39.
When you see linebackers moving like this, you're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Rodgers met at the 16. That's his first reception today. All set up now at the 16.
1st down following the long play.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Corliss makes the catch. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers. Finding the end zone for the first time this season.
The Packers for the extra point.
Extra point was good.
The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff. Got a flag. The kick goes out of bounds, and that's why the flag came out.
Everything was lined up to make this work, and what do? You kick it out of bounds. Just a mistake you can't make.
The Vikings come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 10-7.
The D-line all talking. I think they're expecting run. That's why they're shifting to their left.
Toss to the outside. At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
Here we go.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. The pass is incomplete. There was no one open.
There's a difference. When you play zone, you drop back and you watch the quarterback and you react to the football. When you're playing man-to-man, all you're worried about is where that receiver goes. You try to shadow him, look for the football, and try to make a play.
The offense now needs to pick up the first here on third down after that incompletion.
The Vikings will go with the pistol on this play.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Throws the pass.
Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. And so now they'll call on Weatherford to punt the football.
And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it. The Packers really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last two series.
You know, what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense. Screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side.
First down at the 18. Set up screen to Lacey. This run goes nowhere. Stuffed for a loss of 4.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
The Vikings lined up in the nickel.
Second down and a long way to go.
Nelson's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
The completion sets them up now for 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
On the money. Rodgers met at the 37. That's reception number 2 for him.
Tight end in motion.
Takes the snap. We're about midway, second quarter.
Could have been intercepted.
Nice job that time by the defensive player. He is all over the receiver in this man-to-man coverage, and there was just nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Hundley is going to take it from the gun. Devontae Adams makes the catch. Line of scrimmage, the 43-yard line. This play set up by the long gainer. Gains 11. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
Lacy is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
The line of scrimmage, the 32-yard line.
The Packers are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
1st and 10.
Adams going to pull in the bullet pass. The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim, they're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
Hundley is completion percentage, 90% on the day. First down here. Let's see how they back up the big play here. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. The reception by Lacy. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. It's an illegal block in the back, and the coaching staff cannot be happy about this.
No, it's a bad decision, and most of all, it's dangerous. You can hurt players when you block them like that.
The Vikings packing the box here. 46 formation. Rhodes is there and picks it off. We're late in the second quarter, and we'll see if the offense can capitalize on their opponent's big mistake and get right back into this game before the half.
Nice job by the defense, stopping the momentum of the other football team. Now go in at halftime, regroup, and come out here and keep using the momentum you got from that interception.
Backs to the wall for the offense. They bring in the extra tight end.
When you see linebackers shifting around like this, what they're trying to do, confuse the quarterback. Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Coming up, second down.
Catch made.
And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line. That's his first reception today. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Toss to the outside. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Not only does he know the situation, when you have the football in your hands, you want to get out of bounds to stop the clock. But I'm sure the quarterback in the huddle, before he called the play, said, look, if you get a chance, get out of bounds. The chance was there. Big mistake.
The Packers come out in a dime package.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Brings it into his body. The Vikings are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. This will be second down. Out of the gun. And it's batted down.
That time, the man-to-man coverage won. The quarterback had to make a perfect throw. He didn't. Incomplete pass.
Third and 7 following the incompletion. The Vikings will set up. The 36 is the first down line. Takes it from the gun. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
How about the way this defense has played in the first half, Phil?
Jim, I like the way they're playing. They're playing smart. They're extremely aggressive, which I always love on the defensive side. And they got rewarded there getting off the field on third down.
The offense is still on the field right now. Fourth down, and they'll need to pick up 2. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
The Vikings take it from the 38. Johnson's got it. First down.
The Packers defense not able to make the stop there, and they'll have to stay on the field a little bit longer.
Well, sometimes when it's 4th and short, the toughest man wins, and that time the defense was not the toughest unit.
First down on the way.
Here we go. 190.
Hey, how about that? The defensive line, everybody shifting to the left. I think they're expecting a run.
First down at the 32.
He makes the catch.
That short pass play picked up 6. It's now second down and 4.
Always try to save the timeout or timeouts when you can, and one way to do it is go to the hurry-up offense. Good job.
A field goal to tie the game.
Drives it through for the field goal.
Neither offense able to pull away in a first half that saw 2 defenses matching each other step for step. Larry Ridley coming up next to break down this first half.
The Packers getting ready to kick it away. The second half between these heated rivals is underway, and we're going to find out which team made the adjustments to break the tie. Unbelievable coverage by the kick team, and now they're able to back up the offense.
The Vikings are getting their offense geared up here. It's going to be interesting to see, Phil, how they react, because I know there was a letdown the last time they had it. They kept the ball for a long time. They picked up a whole ton of yardage, but ended up with only a field goal. So let's see how they'll react now.
Jim, I think you're right. I think they were disappointed in the fact that they executed so many plays and ended up with a field goal. Let's see if they come out and look for something a little more dynamic where they don't have to have those long drives. Look for big plays instead. You see the linebackers moving? What they're trying to do is confuse the quarterback.
He's hit as he throws it. Second down, tough field position here. Second down and 10. One-handed catch. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
Now the defensive line is shifting to the right.
Johnson with the grab and a gain of 4.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Here we have second down.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Knocked down as he fires it.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
The Vikings come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. He's got the catch. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He didn't take the bait. He didn't throw it down the football field. He threw it short to the open receiver, and we've seen it so many times. Throw it to the guy is open and see if the defense can make the tackle.
Ball spotted at the 49-yard line.
Look at that. Everybody at the line of scrimmage, the defense showing a blitz.
First down and 10. Burnett's all over the ball carrier.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Two tight ends on the field here. Trying to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete. They face third down after the incomplete pass. The Packers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Third down and 13. And it's knocked down.
The Vikings really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. The Packers come out onto the field, now looking to get something positive going here to take the lead in this game, Phil, as we start the second half.
Yeah, they would like to do that. Of course, you always want to take the lead, but when you get into the second half and you get on top, man, that starts to put the pressure on the other team. So that's their thinking. I think they will come out here and be very aggressive to start the second half.
There's a flag out. Adams is tackled down after a gain of 10. The defense will take the penalty. The offense is backed up. Lacey lines up in the backfield. The reception by Adams. The Packers continue to pass the football. And when they have, they've looked in one familiar direction. Adams had big plays all over this field today, Phil.
He's like the shooting guard, Jim, in basketball. If he's making a lot of shots, let him keep shooting. So they have found a way to keep getting the football in his hands.
So they complete that one, yet it's still second down. It's a two tight end formation. This play call is for the fullback. Gains 14. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Gets his feet down right near the chalk. Sixth catch today so far. The Packers continue to look to their top target on the day. Adams has been the top target, and he's been very strong in this game.
The offense, what a tremendous design they've had here today. They've had many ways to get this football to the wide receiver, and he has done a good job of taking advantage of it.
First down at the 45. The catch is made by James Starks. And Starks is tackled down at the 36.
You know, when you're catching the football, there's nothing like catching the pass, whether it's short or long, and breaking a tackle and getting a couple extra yards. That makes the quarterback have some confidence in you, and he'll start looking for you more.
First down, offense readying for the snap. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Toss play to Lacey. He's brought down at the 23-yard line.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there, picks up a first down. That's nice.
Here they come to the line at the 23.
First down at the 23. Makes the catch in open space. Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Well, we were at practice on Friday, Jim. This team was working on red zone offense all the time. Well, here they are. It's a tie game. We'll see if all that practice pays off. Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
Loss of 3 on the play. Second down and 11. It's 6 on the board for the Packers. Adams caught his first touchdown of the season. The Packers with an extra point try on the way. There's a flag right there. The Packers lined up now for the point after. Driving extra point is good. The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff. No return here as he takes a knee in the end zone.
The Vikings stalled on their last drive, forced to punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around, making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
First down at the 20. Tosses the football.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
With a minute to go in the third quarter, it's second down. Press coverage all the way. Second and 8. They'll go ground. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
The Vikings, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Double tight end formation. First and 10. Feeds him again. And the flag comes out. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. First down coming up. Playing press coverage to the outside. They hand it off to him again. That's a gain of 6. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground.
Running backs, they love counter runs. They know when a defense has been over pursuing, so they make that fake one way, and when they cut it back, there's usually a great running lane there.
After running it, it's second down.
Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. Has the reception all alone. That's his third catch of the day.
The Vikings look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Set up now at the 37.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
They're going back up top. Heaving it down the field. The defender able to knock it away.
Second down after the incompletion.
Here we go. 1, 2.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Catch made. Gonna take it home for the touchdown. They got the points they were looking for, and they got them right away here in the fourth. We're all tied up.
Yeah, you know, when it gets into fourth quarter of football games, players do start to look at that clock. They look at the score, and they think about winning and losing. And when you do that, that usually picks up the pace of play.
The Packers are back deep, ready to return.
Montgomery's got a chance to return this one. That's a tackle at the 48.
Well, a lot of good things happen on both sides of the football this time. How about that return by the return team? Good job, good blocking. Look at the speed of that guy running. They get the tackle from behind. They stop the touchdown.
The Packers all tied up here as they come to the line. The score's 17-17.
First down at the 48. Bars all over that offense and brings him down.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second down and 12.
And it's swatted away.
Third down on the way.
The Vikings defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. And it's batted down.
Good job that time by the defense. We got a tie game, and they are aggressive. Nice call, and they stop the offense on third down.
The Packers are going to punt the football.
That punt could not have been better struck. And now the defense has the advantage with the opposition, with their backs to their own end zone. The Vikings now march to the line. Tightly contested game here in the fourth. The score's 17-17.
Well, the D-line going into that spread look. They want to get to that quarterback.
Flip to the outside. Taking off. That picks up 11. He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day. It's first down as they head to the line. The Packers defense now is going to go nickel. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Second down following that incompletion.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line now shifting to the right.
Looking long. And Hayward nearly had the pick.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get third and long, I'll tell you what catches the defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. The Packers will come out in the dime. From the gun. Has his man. And the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line. We have a tie ball game, Phil, but this is a quarterback who has had it his way all day long, and he wants the football in his hands at the end.
Oh, of course he does, because everything is going his way. When you see a quarterback this hot, of course we know he's not doing it all by himself. The offensive line, they've been outstanding, and the wide receivers, they are going and getting that ball.
Press coverage all the way.
Look at the defensive linemen talking. They're all now shifting to the left.
The Vikings have it at the 39. Reaches out and snatches it.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. The Packers with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. They'll go ground. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. He's up over 90 yards so far on the day. Coming to the line at the 49. From the shotgun. Screen. Makes the reception. He's going to be tackled right around the 46-yard line.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Set up now at the 46. Time becoming a factor in this game. Playing press coverage to the outside. 2nd down and 7. And it's knocked down. It's 3rd down coming up. Time is running out. The game is tied, and the defense must do whatever it can to not give up a score. Over the middle, and incomplete that time.
Late in the game, the defense has to be aggressive. They are, this time on third down. Tied football game late in the fourth quarter. They stay aggressive and they get it done.
They'll call on Weatherford for the punt. Rhodes is there to make the tackle.
Well, the best thing we can say about that punt return, well, he didn't fumble the football.
The Packers offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
He'll throw it over the middle. Nelson's got it on a pass that had some heat. Brought down at the 41-yard line.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Hundley's completion percentage, 80% on the day.
Here they come to the 41-yard line.
Last play before the 2-minute warning. It's now 1st and 10. Outside now on the toss. The Packers now move the chains. 2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 29-yard line.
First down at the 29.
To give this time to the fullback.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
Has got it, and a first.
First down here.
Now the offense is down here in the red zone or the green zone if you like to think of money, and it's a tie game. A lot of things you could do. They love to throw it in the end zone, but maybe they'll cross them up with a run. We'll find out.
The Packers have saved all 3 of their timeouts for here in the fourth quarter.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting to run right up the middle.
The Vikings defense will stop the clock here with under 2 to go as they want to preserve the clock.
Now 3rd and 4 following the run.
Here we go.
He's going to get another carry. That's a gain of 7. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
First down here after the run. We've got about a minute to go here, and the game is tied.
Takes the knee.
stepping up to the line at the 6-yard line.
At the line, they're in great position for the win. Takes the knee. So here in overtime, the rules change. If you receive the ball first and get a touchdown, the game is over. However, if you take the ball down on your first drive and only manage a field goal, the other team will have a chance to tie or win the game. And if both teams get field goals on their opening drives, the next team to score from there will win the game. Montgomery's got a chance for a return. Taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. And the overtime period begins on this play. Good for only a yard. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Lacy is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
2nd and 9. Has his target. Rodgers marked down after a gain of 9. 3rd catch today so far. They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down.
Here we go.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
1st down at the 44. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. Second down after going to the ground game the first play. They're going to run it on the toss. Lacy takes the hit and is brought down. He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day. Coming to the line at the 38. 1st down at the 38. This will be ruled incomplete. Didn't get the feet down.
That was excellent man-to-man coverage that time. When you want to shut down a receiver, really the only way to do it is to man up and play him one-on-one.
The Vikings defense lined up going with the 46 defense. Starks the receiver on the screen. On the way, 3rd down.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Adams got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
They come to the line of scrimmage at the 20.
Here's the first snap after the big play. They'll run it off the toss. Barr's the one who made the big stop. They're going to the hurry.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Secures it with two hands.
Breaking huddle and coming to the line at the 17-yard line.
3rd down and 6.
Devontae Adams has it.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm because you've got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Hundley is now completed 4 in a row. Marching down the field and taking their time.
1st and goal from the 4. And here's the toss. It's a walk-off touchdown beyond belief.
Oh, you just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there and it's 1st and goal. If you score, now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if it gets to 3rd down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run. Nice touchdown.
So we had to go to overtime to find a winner in this one, and one team found a way to get it done.
Yeah, they did. You know, in overtime, it is a nervous time. And to get it done in overtime, that has to be a wonderful feeling.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.